Hey ID.
What would you like to do?
Being inside of the ID.4, you instantly see, yeah, that's a new and fresh car. And different to the Skoda Enyaq, which we reviewed a couple of days ago, we find a completely different screen in here. The screen size is the same, but the position is completely different. It's not integrated into the car. It's really something that looks like it's flying inside of the car, so not really connected with it. And on top of this, you do find, of course, a modern steering wheel with all these sensors here. So no knobs and other controls. Everything is sensor. That is here. You do find the same here, where you can swipe, and as you see, gesture control is working as well. You do find the same with the light control here at the rear, at the left side. So that is really very modern. And if you're a big fan of knobs and buttons, that's definitely the wrong car for you. Looking at the center, you do find a standard, a 10-inch screen, but you can have up to 12-inch. And that for sure is not only a standard system, it's a modern one. So you can configure the home screen the way you want. You can, as you may know from other cars like the new Volkswagen Golf, you do find live data, you do find internet connections and all the other stuff you may want to have a look at. And the rest of the car really feels, yeah, very fresh, very modern, and you sit inside of the car because the car really is wrapped around you and gives you a very cozy, very nice feeling. And you do find modern materials, very nice craftsmanship. So I really have to say, I absolutely do like the interior. Regarding to the space here at the front seat, I don't know how it looks like, but it's very comfortable, even for a tall person like me with nearly 2 meters height. I really do sit very nicely in the car. How about behind me? We're going to find out now. So now I've jumped onto the rear bench, and yeah, I think I do pay a bit of the price because it was so comfortable at the front. I do find less space in here, but nevertheless, I'm nearly 2 meters tall and I do sit behind me. And as you can see, there is some space left in front of my knees, not so much, but unfortunately I do not have any space left for my foot because they will not work underneath the front seat. But as said, I'm 1.95 meters high. I'm quite a tall person and I do sit behind me in that car, and I really have to say yes, for a short trip that's absolutely fine. For a mid-trip, that'll be okay. And for a long trip, no, I would not say that is my first wish on the list. But on the other hand, normally I'm allowed to sit in the front row. Talking about the materials and the craftsmanship, I really have to say, yes, it is a Volkswagen, which means you do find very nice materials, very nice craftsmanship. You do find leather, you do find metal, you do find glossy stuff. So very, very nicely made. And when we talk about the seats, I really do like them a lot because they're not only comfortable, they also offer enough support, and I do like the shape of them as well. And important for all the people who are not a big fan of leather, there will be an alternative coming up, I think, next year as well. Talking about compartments, you do find quite a nice compartment in the door, a very nice compartment down here, and 2 cup holders over here, and of course the glove box. So you do really find enough space to put your stuff in. You do find loads and loads of glossy black stuff in here. It's not only at the dashboard, it's also here at the center console with the sat nav. It's here with these elements here, and you do find it down here at the center console as well as on the steering wheel. That really looks very nice, as you know. But as you also know, this is something where you do find scratches quite easy, and where you do find fingerprints all over the car. So you have to have your towel with you to clean it up daily to make it still look good after a couple of days. Also on board is the new voice control system, which gives you the opportunity just to talk to your car. And when you started by saying hello ID, the car starts, yeah, just like I say, reading your wishes from your lips.